Let me show you my countryside through these old headlights. We can take this road as far as you want to go.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Saving My Uncle's Farm. And saving is what we will do today. So, the first thing I want to do is load up our garden goods and take them to the pub to be sold. And while I take the tractor over there to load it up, I want to show you something. If you look straight ahead, you can see there are some poles and plastic cans on top of them. These are my markers, and I have marked all the dips in the field so I can fix them. I hope you can see on the camera, but yeah, there is one dip over here and one over there. What a beautiful morning. And yeah, so I have tagged the dip over there and over here, and that is going to be sorted today. I was thinking how to go about it, and the best solution I've personally found is that I should take the Massey Ferguson with the front loader and just use the forks I have, the manure forks or the silage forks, whatever you want to call them, and use them to spread the dirt out, so to even out the soil, because there is not a lot to actually move about. I just need to flatten a bit. And yeah, the Massey Ferguson should do. Also, if you remember, this was all grass, and I was taking the feed to the cattle, and the grass went away, so I have a dirt road now. But yeah, this really is a beautiful morning. Alright, where is my Massey? Of course I will skip the loading because this is going to be a process in itself. And we have much more interesting things to do today. I have a lot planned for today. So yeah. I have filled the feed trough of our cattle the previous time, and this is why there's so much silage missing over there. Yeah, let me just see how well this is lined up. Yeah, this should be good. And another thing I wanted to talk about is regarding the selling of our garden products and eggs. I have heard there is an option. I mean, I was looking at a TikTok, and there was, what should I say? It was about how, you know, you live in a country with full trust, or high trust. Yeah, high trust was the action word. And you know, by the local farmers have the stalls that they put eggs in and milk and everything, and you just put in the designated amount of money and take out of yourself. There's nothing locked. You can access all the products freely. So yeah, it's gave me a lot to think about. Is there an option over here to do this? Is Balyspring safe enough so we won't have any trouble, or nobody is gonna steal our products, you know? Anyhow, it is something to think about, and I'll be back when I reach the pub with all these fine goods. I just wanted to say this in case you've been wondering where all the money went. The hourly usage of this tractor has turned over. We have 7 hours now, and we paid for that, and also the regular daily lease. So I was just checking around, and I have noticed that I only have 15,700 pounds approximately to repay on this tractor. And then it's all ours. So yeah, this is where all the money is going. But yeah, it's coming down slowly but surely. We get paid a very decent amount again, 2,768 pounds. And now I am going to spend that money straight away. Well, not all of it, I hope. But yeah, it is time to go on with... to go forward with a plan or two I had. And I wonder if you'll guess what that plan is. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Van Driver. So for the first thing, or yeah, for both plans, I'm going to go to the vehicle shop. And I wonder if you'll guess what I'm on about. But first, of course, you need to see what I get. So I only got one thing, one of the things I needed, and there is the liquid inside here. And I'm sure you won't guess what this is for. So I will keep the suspense in the air. And I will see you at the next checkpoint I have. Of course, I need to strap this down. Safety first. So yeah, let's continue on our trip. Let me give you another hint. It involves this yellow piece of equipment. And this yellow piece of equipment is actually in working order. It is dirty, but it's working as it intended, and it's gonna cost me only 300 pounds. Have you guessed what it is now? Yes? No? Maybe? And the big reveal, ta-da, it's a concrete mixer. So for those of you who have guessed that it's a concrete mixer after the last hint, yay on you. But yeah, so the first time I am gonna use it for mixing concrete to make the barrel weight I was talking about. But from then on, this is going to be used as seed production. So I will put in the barley we have harvested. Over here I have bought the seed treatment liquid that needs to be put inside, and we get the seed out, because we're gonna need the seed for the garden, we're gonna need seed for our beautiful fields, and we're gonna need seed for the grassland over there after we plow it, of course. So this is it. Looks in perfect working order. What I do have to be careful is after I make the barrel weight to clean it out thoroughly. Although it does look very clean, so that shouldn't be a problem. So yeah, I will be back with the barrel and everything I need to do And give me a couple hours and the barrel weight should be made. Ooh. So, after hours of toil and work, here we have it. It's the barrel weight. So I've used the barrel we had before. I have paid... Oh, I still need to pay. I'm sorry. I got delivered these attachers, and they are all welded together. I just needed to tighten the screws to screw them up together, and then I poured in cement, lots of cement. So this should be quite heavy now. I'm not sure how much, but it should be quite heavy and very useful for our Massey Ferguson and for lifting heavier stuff. And yeah, the attachers were 120 pounds. So give me a minute so I can pay it. Okay, that is all sorted out. Now let's give it a test. No, actually, I have to let it set. I don't want to tug and pull on it. It's still wet concrete. No, this has to sit here for a day or two. Maybe more. Maybe more. Yeah. 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 Just in case. I don't want it to fall apart after everything I've done. All the back-breaking work. Now, another thing on the agenda is I need a bucket, because I don't have any buckets that can hold seed. So I have forks, I have pallet tines, but I don't have any buckets. And this is next on our agenda. Because without it I can't take the seed from the silo to the seed production, so to our concrete mixer. Let's just give it a name. It's a seed mixer. No, that doesn't sound right. It doesn't convey what I want it to. Anyhow, yeah, progress. And this weight is also made out of concrete with similar attachers. As you can see, the difference is this is a square and it's a lot smaller than that barrel over there. So yeah, I need to hunt for a bucket that won't break my bank. But before I do that... Oh, way too close. But before I do that, I am going to go and sort out the fields. And I think I can do it with the forks over there. Because I need to loosen and push the soil around in order to make it more flat, to make it level. And this will probably demand another plowing, which is not too bad because I do need to plow the grass field at top. So I have to get a plow anyway. And I think I made it very nice with these these canisters on rods. They really will help with the flattening. Okay, so if I want to flatten, I should push from high to low. This is probably a better idea than going from low to high, because from high to low gravity will help me. Maybe for starters just do something like this. scrape on the ground. Okay, well, I'll be doing this until it's fixed, and I will see you when I'm done. There's already weeds starting to grow in the field. That's interesting. Well, you know what they say, green manure. And with this, I believe I'm all done. Oh, there's still a little bit here to do. Don't want to have any hicks, any dips in the field. And yeah, otherwise this is perfect, I think. Looks very good. Okay, now it is perfect. I just hope I don't find any more dips later on, but yeah, this should be good. Awesome. Well, we do have destroyed fields here and there, so that's gonna have to be sorted out again. I think I'm gonna plow it. I don't think I need to plow the whole field. So maybe I'll just do the patches that I fixed to loosen up the soil to actually make it fieldable. And everything else should be doable with the cultivator. I think I have a disc harrow over there in the shed. Yeah, awesome. It's such a cool thing that you have equipment then that you can do fixes like this on your own, because if you live in the city you don't have tractors, you don't have front loaders, you don't have any of this stuff, and you have to order and hire someone to do it every time, which is of course not ideal. But over here, the countryside, on the farm, you can do a lot of things yourself. You have tools to move quantities of dirt, you have trailers to move things around, and yeah, while I have this attached and all dirty, I am going to add manure to the garden, because it's probably running low. I haven't checked, but we haven't filled it up in some time now. So another thing is I have to source a bucket from somewhere. This is the next stop in our chapter. I need to take those markers off the field. Those were just old canisters I found laying around the farm, so nothing too extra. But it did help a lot with locating where the dips in the field are and where the, what's it called, the borders of the dips are, so how far I need to go to have it all sorted out. So yeah, a bucket, that's one thing. A plow, that is another thing. We do have an income, so we possibly will lease, because I think I can afford it now, but if not, it's better to have it bought. If I can maybe find a good deal, maybe something older, maybe something smaller, you know, even though it does take a tremendous amount of time if you do anything bigger with smaller equipment. I think our field is just the perfect size. or maybe it's a little too big for the mower we have. I believe it's a 1 meter mower, so yeah, that's very, very small. Our trusty Massey is gonna need a wash. I wonder if tractors need tires changed regularly. I think not. I haven't been thinking about stuff like this at all, I must admit. Probably not. When you use the tire up so you have no tread left, then maybe you buy a new one. The cows are looking good. They are halfway through pregnancy. The calves are also halfway through puberty. That is going quite nicely, I must say. And I am looking forward to the times when we start milking the cows. So when they calve and they start producing milk, I am looking forward to that, yeah. Okay, let me step out for a minute and check how much more manure does it need. It could use some more manure, but it desperately needs more water, so let's sort that out. But before I do the water, I will go and wash out the tractor. Put this front loader tool like that. Out. For the bucket and for the plow, I will check out the local online shops, or what's it, used shop, where people sell a flea market. Yeah, I think it's called flea market, where you have old used equipment on sale, and maybe we'll be lucky and get something good for our farm. Yeah, this really is a tough piece of dirt, all dried up. I'm not sure it's even coming off. Let me check something. Maybe I will be able to reach it better if I take the works off. Getting better? Looks like. Oh yeah, it's getting it off. This was really caked on. I need to clean the equipment more often. Yeah, awesome. Looks brand new. So I did get some paint for the Massey Ferguson. This is why the barrel I have made, the barrel weight is in Massey Ferguson red, because I have ordered a bucket of paint to fix this little tractor, but I'm gonna be doing that during the winter, since this is in use now and it would be unwise to put it into a painting booth, because it does need to stay in there for some time, you know, while the paint cures. Okay, and for this occasion I think I will can't. Why? I need to disconnect the hoses. What am I doing wrong? Nah, okay. Never mind, I'm gonna leave it on. Just the forks off so I can maneuver better. As you can see, there is no more concrete, I mean cement bags here. There are some at the back because I think they are too old to be used, but luckily we had enough. The leaves are already turning brown. It's such a warm and nice day, I haven't even noticed it's turning into autumn again. Whoop, too far. Even though this barrel is not really heavy, I can move it by hand. When it's empty, of course. When it's full, it's way heavier. So I wonder how many of you have guessed what am I bringing home, or for what purpose. Did you guess that I have a seed maker or not? I wonder. If you guessed, please let me know in the comments. That would be interesting to know. Chicks. They are going through feed quite fast, I must say. It seems like I have only filled it up yesterday and they already need topping up. But maybe, just maybe, we won't be selling any barley. We're gonna be using it for our own needs, for the seed and for the chicken. Okay. I'm going to fill the garden with water. There's gonna be quite a few trips, so you don't have to sit here with me. After that I will take those buckets off, those canisters off of the field. And after that I will be on the web marketplace. This is what the word I was looking for. Of course, marketplace. Yeah, so I'm gonna be looking over the marketplace for any nice buckets and for any nice plows that I can use and that are compatible with my equipment. So I would like to thank you for watching. I wish everything good for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.